back to my channel. My name is Eliana and we're outside today because I did not want to fight with the lighting in my room. And there's natural lighting outside. So there's that. This is actually my third time trying to film today's video. The other two were just not working. I wasn't like feeling them at all. They were just dumpster fire disaster. It was really, really bad. But so for this video, I want to talk about motivation versus discipline, which I think is fitting for this video since this is my third try. So I'm going to be using a lot of examples from the gym and from this YouTube channel just because that's what I have experience with in my disciplines. So there's that. I hope y'all enjoy this video and it's more of an encouragement rather than like a talking to. That's kind of the vibe I want. I also apologize for all the wind sounds. I realize that that's probably not the best, but it's nice outside, so I'm grateful that I'm not burning. So the difference between discipline and motivation is super important to understand, to know like why you would want both of them, or like discipline in the longer run. So motivation is usually like it occurs at the beginning of whatever you're starting. Is when you really want to do something and you're like, all right, let's go. You become really interested in something. For me, my motivation for like starting this YouTube channel, I was like, actually I can do that. And so I was really motivated the first couple of weeks working out. I wanted to get healthier, so I was really motivated to start doing that. And it usually dies down after a couple of weeks as well. And that's where the discipline part comes in. So discipline is a consistent action that you perform in response to something else. So this could also apply to like parents disciplining their child. You do this, this happens. And it can be positive and negative. It can also just be personal as well. I wake up in the morning, my discipline after I wake up is to drink water before coffee. It can also be I go work out every day or every other day. And so that's kind of the difference between the two. A lot of people are like, okay, well, discipline is obviously the better choice because it's consistent and it is something that you put into practice and it's not fleeting like motivation is. But I would argue that both are actually good for you. Motivation gets you interested in new things, it makes you try new things, it really sparks that curiosity for it. I know my motivation for starting this YouTube channel was like very little, but it got me into it and I really like creating the videos and editing them. For working out, I end up loving working out, and my motivation, yes, it was tiny at the beginning, but it's honestly like grown the more I've worked out and had that discipline. Now, discipline is helpful for those things that you know are good for you or you know you want to do, but you just don't have the motivation every day. And I struggle with this too. Some days it is just a daily battle to get through the day. And okay, I know I need to do this, so I'm going to. And so discipline is really when push comes to shove, what are you doing about it? Are you going to give up, or are you going to stay consistent with your plan? So how do you develop discipline? I feel like everyone has some sort of discipline already, whether or not you realize it. Something that you practice every day, like naturally, like brushing your teeth or showering or going to bed at a certain time, getting a certain amount of sleep. Sometimes your body just does that already. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, I think the train is done now. It was not done earlier. If someone can tell me if there's like a pattern to train horns, that'd be so helpful, because I feel like some of the guys or people that drive the trains, the conductors, just go all out on their horns. And some of them are like, so I don't know the difference. But how do you develop discipline? First, you need to mark the level of consistency that you're wanting to complete the task. So are you going to do this every day, every week, every month, twice a week? every morning, twice a day. You need to figure that out so you know if you're marking your goal on discipline. Okay, so the second thing you need to do is you need to make a plan. What are you going to do? When are you going to do it? How often are you going to do it? You're more likely to stay disciplined and stick with it if you have a plan going in. Having a plan is so important. And there's like that saying, failing to plan is planning to fail, and that's so true. Like with my YouTube channel, probably the reason why those videos weren't doing so well earlier was because I did not have a plan. I didn't have a script, quite honestly. I was just winging it. So having a plan helps you stay more consistent, and it makes you feel more confident because I have prepared this and studied it, written this down, and so I know what I'm going to do going into it. With working out, you're more likely to get stronger, get healthier, get more fit when you know what you're doing. If you're following someone else's plan or you develop your own plan, then the last step, yes, it only takes 3 steps, probably only 2. But the last step is actually following through on the plan. You're the only one that can keep yourself staying disciplined. Yes, you can have accountability partners, but honestly, you can lie to them. They may not check in on you. You're the only one that can get up and get it done, quite frankly. You can only blame yourself for your lack of discipline, is what I'm trying to say. This may seem like, okay, this is a hack. There's no other, like there has to be more steps to discipline, but no. Discipline is hard at first, but once you get it down, it becomes part of your routine. Like working out for me. It was really hard after like week 2 to actually show up at the gym, but now it's routine. Like I don't go to the gym, my day is off. I don't go to the gym when I was expecting to, my day is off. And that's really what that bird is going off. Oh my gosh. I don't know what he's doing. But the first like week sets the expectation for how you're going to complete your goals after that. And with this YouTube channel, am I just gonna let myself slide and not make a video this Friday, or am I gonna get one out even though we be struggle busing through it? So your discipline speaks to your motivation to complete your goals and actually go through on them, and it's keeping yourself accountable as well. You have to decide how you're going to spend your free time. You can't just keep on saying, oh, I want to do this, I want to do this, oh, I wish I could be this, and then act like you don't want to do that. Quite frankly, that just means you don't actually want to do that, and you're choosing your comfort over wanting to complete your goals or start a new habit or whatnot. So one of the things that helped my mindset switch was hearing, I don't have time for that, I don't think that's a priority right now in my life. So for working out specifically, oh, I don't have time to work out, and switching that to, that's not a priority, right? Or working out isn't a priority to me. That mindset switch helped like put it into perspective, because I can't say, oh, I want to work out and then not treat it like a priority. Like with all of these things, it's going to take time, it's going to take effort, and that you have to act on it as well. You can't just wish your life to be different without taking action for it. And I think that's helpful. Along with the YouTube channel, I like doing this. Is it a priority to me right now? And is it I don't have time for that, or is it this isn't a priority? And I realize we all have like already priorities: our family, our friends, our work, ourselves, like eating. But just looking at all the free time we spend, I am so guilty of this. What would happen if I spent 30 minutes less time on my phone or on my computer and put it into something that I've been saying I want to do, but I just don't do it? And yeah, it's gonna be hard, and we're gonna have to sacrifice some of our comfort, some of our free time, but at the end, it's gonna be worth it. No one writes books about the times that they laid in their bed on Instagram. And I don't know, we're all kind of guilty of that. I feel like it's not me calling y'all out, this is me saying, in love, what are you spending your time on? Like, in love, And as someone who's also going through this, what are you making a priority without even realizing it? Is social media a priority for you? Is napping a priority for you and you don't even realize it? Maybe it's TV, or, you know, maybe it's just hanging out or reading. It's whatever you are spending the most time on that's a priority to you, and you can't say that something else is a priority when you're not acting like it is. I want to finish off this video by saying discipline is a long uphill battle with yourself every single day. I'm fighting with myself every day to get things done, to get anything done some days. And I just want to encourage you, it can be done. You are the only thing standing between you and your goals, you know, figuratively. Obviously, there's some other stuff. But to get it started, I'm sure there's something that you can do right here, right now, to get your goals done. I want you to think of how many of your goals or how far along your goals could go if you sacrificed a little bit of your comfort to try and achieve them. Maybe, you know, I'm going to spend 5 minutes less on my phone in the morning, so I have 5 minutes of journaling to do, so I get all these thoughts out of my head. Or maybe it is working out, and okay, I'm going to set aside time every day at 4 o'clock to do a little at-home workout. I think we think of our goals big, and we don't think, how can we accomplish this in small ways? And so we just don't start because it's too overwhelming. I am by no means perfect. I still fight with myself every single day to get my goals done. Some days it's easier than others, but having that discipline and the mindset of this is a priority to me really, really helps. It really does. So I want to encourage y'all to start your goal today. Don't wait until next year to have your New Year's resolution. Start this month. Start today, after this video. Go do something that will help you get closer to your goals. So I hope this was an encouraging video for y'all. I didn't want to be talking down to y'all because we're right here in the same boat. But I'd love to hear what your goals are, how you're going to achieve them. You can leave a comment down below. I'll try to keep you a little bit accountable. And I just want to hear what everyone's working on. I think that's so cool to share your dreams with each other, because other people might have similar dreams or, be inspired by you. And if you like this video, please put the thumbs up and maybe subscribe. I'd love to hear feedback from you all, and I love y'all so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!